Well, people do often ask how we got started with DeltaXML. My background is in engineering, and change within engineering is really an important topic. It needs to be managed really well. So we developed quite a bit of technology in that area, the way that we identified change, the way that we represented change. Then in 98, 99, XML appeared on the scene, and I saw that as being a very useful format, a generic format for a lot of engineering and other sort of data. So we looked into how we could transform that technology into the XML arena. And we did that in the early 2000s and started to develop DeltaXML. What has actually happened for DeltaXML is that we're still involved quite a bit with data. Quite a lot of our customers use DeltaXML for data, for example, network configuration data or software configuration data. But another big area we've got involved with is structured documents. They're used a lot in things like aircraft manuals or legislation or pharmaceutical labeling. And the structured documents, obviously they use XML, but those are areas where change is really critical. Obviously in an aircraft manual you need to make sure that if something has been changed, then some engineer is able to look at that and check that that is correct. And in pharmaceutical labeling, obviously again, highly audited environment, very, very careful about what has changed. So since quite small beginnings, we've grown DeltaXML a fair bit over the last few years, and we seem to have hit the sweet spot in terms of what a lot of big companies need for data management and data control, particularly in the document area. There's nobody else who is working in this area to the extent that we are. We're now getting involved much more in more complex change scenarios, for example, the merging of multiple documents and the management of change across a whole suite of versions of documents. So there are many more things that we need to develop as we move forward, and many exciting opportunities ahead of us.